This is technically a sweet little PR for me. I was doing 3 sets of 10 last year to gain strength in the back squat, but I believe I broke my foot and I had to stop. I think that's what happened. I was doing 3 sets of 10. I worked up to about 175 or 185 for 3 sets of 10. And then I broke my foot. I realized I cannot squat with weight on my back. I can't push through this foot much. I was able to do body weight squats, but it was only because I was very careful and I balanced and I was just not putting pressure on that broken foot. Regardless, I stopped doing 3 sets of 10. And this year, to come back from my blown out ACL in my left knee, I decided I am going to do 3 sets of 10 again, but I'm going to start really slow. The progression is going to be super slow, and it has been. This leg day is the end of week 9 in this program, and it's about time things start getting a little harder. So I'm going to be making some changes, but before I get into that, I want to talk about this PR. 195 pounds for 3 sets of 10 felt very good. It felt super good. In fact, I was surprised just because last week 185 for 3 sets of 10 felt awful. I was wheezing, I could not catch my breath, and even the reps just kind of felt tough. So to be able to come back this week and actually get a really solid squatting session and do it with relative ease is awesome. It just feels great to be able to do that, you know? And in general, the rest of the day went well as well. Now, I do want to cover this real quick. I'm going to be making a change to the program. This program can't be about recovery anymore. It's got to shift to strength building. It's got to shift to something else. I just can't follow the same progression anymore. The way I've been running this until now is on Mondays, I have a weight that I'm going to do for 3 sets of 5. And on Fridays, I do the same weight for 3 sets of 10. And each week, I'll be adding 10 pounds. And, 9 weeks into this, I am at 195 pounds for 3 sets of 10 on Friday. Next week was supposed to be 205 for 3 sets of 5 on Monday, and then for 3 sets of 10 on Friday. But I got some really great advice from my buddy, and he told me, if you want to continue progressing, you don't have to change much. All you have to do is increase the weight on Monday. So now, Monday is not just going to be half the volume that Friday is. It's not just going to be like a throwaway day. Monday is actually going to be a strength day. And so I'm upping the weight on Mondays, and I am keeping the reps the same, and Friday is going to be the same. So next week, instead of doing like 205 for 3 sets of 10, I'll try 225 for 3 sets of 3 and see how that goes, because, well, I need some stimulation to my nervous system to actually get myself ready to lift heavy weights again, and definitely to lift heavy weights with reps. So this is going to be the way to do it. The progression I've had up until now was good for recovery. It was good for rehabilitation, for getting my knee back where it needs to be. But it's not going to be good for building strength in the future. It's not going to be good for hypertrophy in the future. So I've got a strength day now and a volume day. Monday is going to be focused on strength. I'll be doing 3 sets of 5, or aiming for 3 sets of 5. And Friday is going to be about volume. I'm going to be doing 3 sets of 10, or, aiming for it at least. And I'll see how far that takes me. I think that I should be able to progress this for a couple more weeks like this. And, maybe I'll hit a wall then and I'll plateau. Maybe I'll have to move some things around. We'll see when it comes to that. The deadlifts here are pretty disgusting. I've been wanting to not talk about these, but it's got to be addressed. This is the this is the third day I'm back to deadlifting, and the form is not there. That's not like cope, like, oh, this is the third day, I need more. It's just a fact that I'm rushing it. I didn't have too much time in the gym here, and I definitely rushed the deadlifts, and I shouldn't be doing that. It's going to get better. I assure you, I'm going to slow it down. I'm not going to rush anymore. Next week is going to be 255 for 3 sets of 5, and I'm going to make them look cleaner than these because I'm really not happy with how these went. Runner Boy left me a great comment in the last video with deadlifts. Basically, I was just overextending my back and keeping my head like pretty high up. I don't need to be doing that. That's going to result in some kind of injury when the weights start getting heavy. And I normally don't do that, but I've just not really been in the moment on the deadlifts, and the form's not been there either. So I'm going to do some review on my form. Maybe I'll do a few practice sets before my next deadlifting session. Either way, it's going to change. It's going to get better. Don't think that those disgusting looking deadlifts are going to last, because I'm going to make sure that they're gone very soon. Now, for the rest of the session, I went home. I did my hamstring curls. I did some Cossack squats at the gym. That's right. And those are just for mobility. And I also actually showed up and did my tibialis raises and calf raises, which is pretty sweet because I've been missing those like for a month. I'm not gonna lie, I've missed every single set of tibialis raises and calf raises for a month. I promised in the last Friday video that I would show up on this Friday and do them, and I did. So now I'm gonna promise 2 things. I'm going to show up next Friday. I'm going to get those tibialis raises. I'm going to get those calf raises again. And I'm going to fix this deadlifting form. Those are the 2 things I'm really focused on right now, other than just progressing my squat and doing the supplementary exercises as they need to be done. That's what's important, is I'm showing up, I'm doing all of the exercises that I scheduled for myself, and I'm making sure my form is solid, because that's what's going to get me through the long run. That's what's going to get me to my goal of a 315-pound squat, and after that, a 405. So I thank you for watching. This has been a little bit longer than they usually are, but there was a bit more to cover here. If you want to work one-on-one with me, click that link below. I could help you get in shape. I could help you lose weight. I could get you even stronger than you are now and stronger than you've ever been before. All you have to do is click that link below, schedule a call with me, and we'll see if we're a good fit to work together.
Otherwise,
I'll see you in the next video. Bye.